Hey. Welcome to Black Spin. I know I look weird, but y'all caught me in the middle trying to do my makeup. Or did I catch myself? I don't know how that works. But so I'm going to talk to you guys about narcissism in the black community and how it negatively impacts us as a race, as a culture. So we know what narcissism is. Allow me to read the definition because I only know how to paraphrase it. And I don't want to do that. Narcissism. Okay, they listed as a personality disorder. Technically, it could be. I look at it as egotism to the third degree. You see, and that is not technical enough, so that's why I want to actually look up the definition. Excessive interest or admiration in oneself and one's physical appearance. It also relates to authority and stuff like that. Egotism and narcissism go together. All these isms we suffering from in the black community, right? It's the ism kind of world. Colorism, featureism, all kind of shit going on, boy. And we just doing our captors' work. Well, our oppressors' work at this point. So I feel as though as a people, we don't have the liberty to function in such a capacity. Like, we don't have it like that. I forgot I washed out my makeup brush. I'll be right back. This one, I'm coming, y'all. I'm just picking up a few brushes. This one. We blend it out with this one, and 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 this one for my eyeshadow. Okay, cool. I got all my brushes. Now let's get back to it. Then I rearranged my caboodle and didn't leave no room in my caboodle for my brushes. Ain't that crazy? Okay, got that from my little company. I like it. Okay, so anyway, the reason why I feel like that is because narcissism and egotistic behavior puts a real damper on the way we view each other and the way we associate with each other. For example, black bosses tend to be really hard on black employees, meaning as though you're not helping that person out so that they can get ahead. You're helping that person out with the intention of them praising you for you being the boss and you being in a position to which you can hire them and or give them work. Same way with black supervisors. Have y'all not noticed that your black bosses are way less cooler, for lack of a better term, than your white or Hispanic ones? That's that ego I'm talking about. I couldn't talk while I was drawing my line. I didn't want to mess it up. That's that ego I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And we have to check that because we end up mistreating each other in the workplace and in front of other races to where they look down on us. They might even go along with it, but at the same time, they talking shit about it. I'll give you an example in a moment. So it's kind of like that crab in a barrel mentality, except for he or she is willing to help you out of the barrel, but you have to have a certain modicum of gratitude or a certain level of gratitude and or praise for them for doing such. You see what I'm saying? And we don't have that privilege to be able to function like that or treat each other like that. We just don't have it. And we shouldn't. You don't see if other races are treating each other like that, they don't put that shit on the forefront. You know what I mean? They hide that. They don't, how can I say it? They don't make it so obvious that, hey, I hired you, I can fire you, you got to do as I say type of thing. You know what I mean? And I don't mean just in the workplace. I mean as far as us being egotistical and narcissistic when it comes to doing business with the black-owned companies. You know, McDonald's will mess your order up 1,000,000 times and you steady going to McDonald's. But let a black-owned company get your order wrong one time and you like, oh, they are shitty, they are this, they are that. You know what I'm saying? And we just don't have the proper respect and consideration for one another. You know what I'm saying? And politically, we cannot afford to treat each other and our companies and our employees with such a high level of disregard. Number one, there are so many black people who are unemployed and underemployed. We all know the difference of underemployed. I went through it in a few videos prior to this, but I'll go over it again. Underemployment is when you go to school, you gain a trade or knowledge in a certain field, but you cannot find a job in that field. So you are underemployed. For example, I have a bachelor's degree in political science, but but I work in chemical plants. I'm underemployed. You see what I'm saying? I'm a law school dropout. I should at least be a paralegal or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Making about $25, $30 an hour. But instead, or at least a research analyst, but instead, I'm working in the chemical plants. I'm underemployed. Unemployed is obviously unemployed when you don't have a job at all. Which one is this one? This is Coco. So, back to my original point. We cannot treat each other so insignificant. Number one, we have a habit of doing so. Oh shit, I got makeup on my damn hair. Put that behind my ear. We do so in front of other races, and then that's why they say shit like black lives don't matter to us. You know what I'm saying? Black lives don't matter, black jobs don't matter, nothing black matters to us. But we're putting up such a big stink when we get murdered innocently by cops. This is just like when they say Black lives matter, but there's black on black crime. You see what I'm saying? And they come up with all these excuses on why our lives don't matter because we treat each other so insignificantly, especially when we get an ounce of power. Example, I was on this one job and this guy told me in order to work, I got to go through him. Now, that may have been true for that job because he's the one that subtracted me through the company that I actually work for. But that's not true for me as a person. Number one, I own too many companies and I have a lot of my own income, residual income coming in my damn self. So for you to take on that persona and put it to me like, you know what I'm saying, or for you to be successful out here, I gotta go through you. That's narcissism. That's that ego that I'm talking about. That get down and lay down attitude that we have towards one another. That I'm saying that we cannot afford to have. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame that we treat each other with such a high disregard and such a high disdain. You know what I mean? If anything, I've worked with my people unruly and all, and I already know how they go. I already know how it is. And no matter what, me being a conscious, educated person and being in management and supervisory roles for so long, I understand what a lot of people don't, which is how to deal with different personalities. You know what I mean? You could be an alpha and higher alpha. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take that same alpha attitude to work with you because that's fucking work. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be there 12 to 14 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying? Until your fatigue day. And that's if it's turnaround season. So I know how to compartmentalize. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to work with emotional, erratic behavior. It's really a shoot the shit, cavalier type of job setting for myself. So, I don't do that. I worked at a call center one time, and the black supervisor, who was a member of the LGBTQ community, he looked out more for the LGBTQ employees than he did the employees of his race. And I can break that down for you more in my video below, the truth about the LGBT political party. So make sure you go down there. I love to do that. Go down there and take a look at that video. We treat each other like shit in front of other races, and then we think that we are commanding respect. I had one black dude tell me, "Oh, I like you. I work with you anytime." But all the while he was getting his white homeboy and the guy who contracted him to text negative things about me to this other white dude to get me to be walked off the job. You see what I'm saying? So that same white dude was like, I like you. It's not my fault. It's him, and I need him here to get this job done. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of made sure he threw it all on Marquisha, the black guy, and relieved himself of all accountability by letting me know, and also by letting me know, hey, that black dude ain't had your back, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. We have to watch how we treat each other, especially when there's company around. You know what I mean? And it's like we don't get that part of sociology or political science. So when they say, all lives matter and this and that, y'all don't treat each other right. Y'all don't treat each other with respect. Y'all will take food out of each other's mouth simply because a person may not work well with you but may do the job well. You know what I'm saying? Me, I overlook a lot of personality flaws on the job because I ain't got to like you, fuck with you, go home with you, be friends with you, or none of that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? We're here to work and get this paper, and that's it. And I've always understood that. Shit. I've always understood that. And I've never been the type to misunderstand that or misconstrue any of those type of things. And I think that us as a people, we constantly get it confused. We constantly feel as though we owe each other something. You know what I'm saying? But we don't hold other races accountable to what they owe us. These motherfuckers owe us a whole language, tribal rights, a whole lot of things. And we'll get aggressive with each other. You know what I'm saying? Especially black men when it comes to black women. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk shit and fuck over a black woman and talk shit about a black woman before y'all check yourselves. For example, on this same job, this just happened recently, so that's why I'm referring to it. A dude called him a bitch ass nigga, told him to get the fuck up out of his face. But you call on me to get walked out the job site? You know what I'm saying? So this whole man can call another man a bitch ass man, but I can't shoot the dozens with you and call you a female name. Even and let the record show at the end of the day, it did end up exhibiting female traits. I done studied up and walked many niggas to the motherfucking gate. I don't give a fuck. You gonna know I'm the reason why you going home, because I don't like motherfuckers breaking safety protocol on my job site. The pump on, put on your double hearing. That's just what that is. I don't care about them earmuffs hurting your ears or none of that shit. Loosen that shit up. But what you're not gonna do is go deaf on my watch, or you're not gonna have safety come over here and asking me why you not following certain protocols. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I am when it comes to how I move in a professional capacity. You know what I'm saying? I'll walk you to the gate for breaking very important rules before I walk you to the gate for taking a personal dig at me or doing something like that. Like I've never been the type of person to flex my muscle, but at the same time I've always been in leadership roles in my own company as well as others. So I've never had to, you know what I'm saying, flex my muscle, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm used to being an authority figure, and I'm used to having, quote unquote, that type of power. That, and plus, I'm politically conscious. I know that my brothers and my sisters go through a lot in a regular day-to-day basis. You know what I mean? A lot of unnecessary bullshit. So sometimes they may come to work and not want to talk to nobody. I understand that. Hey, long as you listening and gonna get this job done. Bet. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not that type of chick. But there are a lot of people out there who are those type of people who need that unwarranted, undeserved respect at the, you know what I mean? Somebody, hold on, y'all. I don't want to mess my eyebrows up. I already got makeup in one of them. You know what I'm saying? The ego is so fragile, and regardless of color, it doesn't belong in the workplace anyway. But, you know, we're only human, and we do those type of things. But for me, I always like to exert black privilege. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real and call a spade a spade. I like to exert black privilege, and I like to give my people certain liberties that I probably wouldn't somebody else. You know what I mean? And then that, and plus, I'm not super sensitive. You know, me working in a male-dominated industry, has afforded me the opportunity to be very, hold on, y'all. Desensitized to how men talk. Don't get me wrong, they say disrespectful things about women, but it's only just shooting the shit about their wife or about their bitch, about the female they was with that night before. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing against me. You know what I'm saying? If I go to the club and gotta be to work at 5 or 6 in the morning, and I go pull up at the plant and sleep in the parking lot and change my clothes out there and end up at work with a face full of makeup on, I expect them to rag on me and tell me I had a long night. You know what I'm saying? That just goes with having a good rapport with people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people can't develop a good rapport because they take things way too personally. You know, and it prohibits us from getting along in certain spaces. Also, let's talk about the fact that it causes us to not like each other on a professional or personal level. And what I mean by that is, I was at the safety council about a year ago, maybe. And I was talking to this, I heard this one guy talking. I was just sitting outside listening in the smoke area trying to get some sun because the building is very, very cold. So I'm listening to this guy about how he just got promoted to something or other, and he's going to be in charge of hiring his own crews. He said he ain't going to hire none but Mexicans. So this is a black man. I'm talking about a real black man, a man blacker than me. Like black. I'm talking about indigenous to Turtle Island black, baby. Super black. And to hear this brother and talking to a white man saying that he's not going to even employ his own people or even give them a chance, calling us lazy and all kind of things. It was just very upsetting to me. But that's that black narcissism, that black ego. You know what I'm saying? That got him thinking that he can't fuck with his own people on that level. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us carry a lot of hurt from high school, middle school days where we were probably picked on or bullied. Kids can be cruel. Kids was mean to me growing up. I don't carry that shit around with me now. And if part of me is hurt by it, I don't treat strangers like they're the ones that did it. I may see them hoes at the club, somebody that made fun of me at the club, and just make sure I walk by that bitch and let the hoe see how own I am. You know what I'm saying? But I don't take it out on perfect strangers, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. so, but we as a people have a habit of mistreating each other, especially in white spaces, especially around others. You know what I mean? And I feel like we have to cut that out. You know what I'm saying? Being narcissistic and having that over adoration for yourself is causing you to mistreat your own people on a global scale as it relates to America and public relations. You know what I mean? How many of y'all had black bosses that were complete dickheads and then had that white boss that come behind them like he the cool cat? You see what I'm saying? And they play us like that. They play us against each other so that they don't have to be the quote unquote bad guy. You see what I'm saying? And we should be able to know automatically who the bad guy is, because we should know, hey, even some people, you know, deserve to be fired, deserve to be, you know what I'm saying? He might have felt like I deserve to be fired. Walked out from that job for instead of calling him Marquisha, but I was just shooting the dozens with him. I ain't mean no harm. He said he don't bring his feelings to work. So shit. Thought that was a go ahead. Man told me he liked the way I work and he'll work with me anytime. At the same time, he talking shit about me. You see what I'm saying? To the white folk. But in my face, like it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And that's that behavior that we have with one another. You know what I'm saying? That very disrespectful kind of marginalized behavior. It's like we are marginalizing each other, especially in the workplace. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the workplace. I saw this one dude. He was in this turnaround chat on Facebook talking about this company that's hiring. I happened to be friends with him on Snapchat. So I asked him, I said, you know, what's the name of the company? He was telling all the boys, you know, he was 4 white guys and 1 Hispanic dude was like, I DM'd you. And he said, I DM'd y'all back what y'all need to do. I didn't get a response to my DM, so I hit him up on Snapchat. And he said he don't put people on because he's been fucked in the past. And I get that, but you were just in his chat putting complete strangers on. So for me, I took that as I don't put black people on. That's that narcissism, you know what I mean? And that's also mandatory manumission that I talked about in one of the videos below, where we have a propensity to not trust each other or to think that, you know, we're gonna do wrong or that we don't know how to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was really, really crazy that I always experience these type of things from black bosses. You know what I mean? And I don't think that we understand how that negatively impacts us as a collective, as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that we get it. I think that we feel like it's okay, but as long as we maintain our position. It's like that teacher that tells you, I graduated school, I got my degree, I don't care what y'all do, you gotta get yours. You know what I mean? It's that lackluster concern for one another, you know what I'm saying, in these white professional places. Because anybody work in the chemical plant industry, you know, the color trickles down. You know what I'm saying? You got the white bosses who will most likely work directly for the plant, operators and stuff like that. Then you got the Hispanic supervisors and crew leaders who never treat each other like that. If they do it in Spanish, and we have no idea. But we talk shit about each other to these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And then watch them get a good laugh at our expense. And I'm like, bro, don't do that fucking shit, bro. Now this nigga done went behind your back and took himself, relieved himself from all responsibility from it being walked out, put it all on you and made you like a coward. You know? And I could tell he was in his feelings and he was already hurt. I didn't take into consideration, you know, what type of childhood he had. You know what type of upbringing he had. Maybe he had been bullied a lot. You know, maybe he was beat by women. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't take that into consideration when I was ragging on him, but the shit was hella funny, y'all. I'm talking about everybody was laughing, bro. So I can get how he would feel some type of way. I ain't mad at the brother, cause you know, like I say, my income residual. I'm the type of person, I don't leave no money on the table. You know what I'm saying? I don't leave no money on the table, goddamn. I'm trying to eat from every motherfucking well. Every facet of mealing. Goddamn it, I ain't on no money diet, goddamn it. So, you know, he rubbed me the wrong way, and I started calling him female names, and he told me that I needed to be nice to him in order to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, did you just try to quid quo pro me? Nigga, I ain't the one. So I started letting him have it. You know, walking me out the gate was just fine, nigga. You can tell by my attitude and my demeanor, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't kiss no ass. I ain't never kissed a nigga ass a day in my motherfucking life. I ain't never kissed no white boy ass, none of that shit. Okay? When I was a teacher, you think I kissed ass? No. Give a fuck. I taught them kids the truth about motherfucking history, and I kept breaking that motherfucking lesson plan every chance I got, because y'all lying to these goddamn people, and that's just what the fuck it is. I'm gonna tell them the truth, and if you don't like it, shit, I'm out the door any motherfucking way. I always keep half a foot out the door, because I've always had my own thing going. You know what I'm saying? I've learned at an early age not to depend on nobody, especially nobody look like you, to be your bread and butter. I learned that a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So I know that, and I peeped that about my people, that we can't trust each other. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to working for one another, it's a shame. We should definitely be able to, but we just can't, and that's because we so marginalized. So now we do it ourselves. Now we oppress ourselves. Now we do the dirty work. Now it's not the system or the man that's keeping us down. We keeping each other down. You know what I'm saying? Bravo, motherfucker, well played. Goddamn it. The one thing about them white folk, boy, them colonizers playing chess. We playing chess. Not all white folk. You know, I don't want to offend none of my white friends. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have them. But bravo, motherfucker. Y'all did that because we are a fucking shit show. We have no allegiance, no loyalty. We're hypersensitive, especially the black man. He's hypersensitive, and then they call it toxic masculinity. But the truth of the matter is, it's really a femininity. You know what I'm saying? You really act like a whole female out here in these streets because you have a lack of masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. You have a lack of masculinity, not an overabundance of it. And that's something that we need to look at and that we need to talk about, because we're not going to persist. We're not going to come up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a job is the appropriate way to come up anyway. But I definitely did start my companies, both of them, with a job. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 companies. I provide services, products, and then I have another product. You know what I'm saying? One company provides a service and a product, and one company just provides a product. So, you know what I'm saying? I started all of that. Got my LLC, became incorporated, DBA, all of that with money from my job. My first trademark was registered from a bonus I got from a job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never going to discount an honest paycheck. I do believe that everybody should have an entrepreneurial spirit, but I'm never going to discount the value of a hard-earned dollar, because that'll really help you come up in this game. But, yeah, we can't afford to be so narcissistic, so picky, so ununderstanding of one another. We treat each other like them white folk treated us. You know what I'm saying? In the 60s and 70s. You know what I'm saying? We are Jim Crowing each other, and we don't even realize that shit. We don't realize that we're doing it, and we don't realize the tumultuosity in which we are inflicting on one another, or in which we engage with one another. You know what I'm saying? And we don't take our own responsibility in our downfall. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the man no more. The man has passed the torch to us. And the reason why it has gone now to passive oppression to aggressive oppression with the police brutality and stuff like that is because now we're inflicting the passive oppression on ourselves. And pretty soon we're going to be brutalizing each other more than what we do now. And environmental is not going to be climate anymore. It's just going to be period. We're going to be judging each other like they do, locking doors at gas stations like they do, not trusting our neighbor. We're going to be thinking the worst of each other. We're already on the border outskirts of doing that now. So pretty soon we're going to be killing each other unarmed. Like, oh shit, I thought he had a gun. We're going to be scared of each other to the point that we're going to be burning each other in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going. They're going to pass that torch to us too. You know, if we're not careful, we have to understand how sociology works. We have to understand that they understand us. They understand more about our psychosis and our type of person than we do. They know our triggers. They know our godly behaviors. They know our deities, that they know to suppress it. They know to take voodoo and turn it evil. They know to take certain deities and turn them evil so that we can't harness our power and unlock our amino acids and become us. You know what I mean? It's the reason why the ultimate X-Men in that movie, X-Men Apocalypse, was so heavily melanated. You see what I'm saying? It's a reason. You see what I'm saying? But we don't peep the scene and we don't see our own greatness. You know what I'm saying? And we constantly shit on one another. We always shit on one another. And we do it. It's like you can't give us a little bit of authority and we feel like we got to treat each other like the white man treat us in order to keep that motherfucker happy. That makes sense how I put that? You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want him to think that we have favoritism or that, you know what I'm saying, we don't know how to do our jobs or control our people. You know what I'm saying? So we going to be harder on us than they are. You know what I'm saying? We are going to talk more shit about us than they do just to sit at the cool kids table. You know what I'm saying? Let's not act like we had psychological therapy after slavery and we cured a lot of our post-traumatic stress from those events. You know, let's not act like we don't have, is it Munchausen? Oh no, this is when you're trying to kill your kid for attention. What's that when you identify with your captor and fall in love with your captor? Ooh, y'all have to tell me in the comments. It's gonna come to me hopefully later. But we act like we don't have that, and we do have that. You know what I'm saying? We identify with our oppressor, we identify with our captor, and there's nothing that we want more than their approval. You know what I mean? Like at that job, I might have been ragging on, might have been hard on him, but I was when it came down to the job itself, I was giving him cold hard facts and things that he needs to do. You know, the equipment is over a certain decimals, so we need to have on double hearing. Hey, I got extra head muffs in my. It was a small crew. I had like 3 sets of head muffs in the thing. At least let me give it to the guys that's operating the pump. Now don't worry about it. They was putting on a hose to hose to some 20K pressure hoses. And a hose to hose is something that attached to high pressure hoses. And I said, hey, you should use the wrenches, but put one on the ground and then push down on it with your hand or your foot, because when you put it on the ground, it's more steady and they'll tighten it up. Didn't listen to me. We over there starting the job, start the pump up, water spewing out the high pressure hose. That shit could have fucking hit me and fucked me up had it not been at least as tight as it was. Because I'm standing right by the hose. They had to hurry up, blow the horn, shut the pump off, and tighten that shit up. But had he listened to me, you know what I'm saying, not been so in his feelings because it's a woman telling him something, you know what I'm saying, think she knows some shit, then, you know what I'm saying, that whole possible, you know, that near miss could have been avoided. But it wasn't. You see what I'm saying? So I had 2 extra slicker suits in my bag. I go everywhere strapped and ready to work. So I was like, you know what I'm saying, you want the slicker suits, you know what I'm saying? I told one day, I said, hey, ask them, do you want these slicker suits? They can't go in there with them tie vests with that sulfur, you know, I don't know. You know, but you have to get a lot on it for it to burn you, but I ain't willing to take a chance, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, hey, maybe I was overstepping, I don't know, trying to do the job right as opposed to them just trying to do the job. That's why I kind of like working for those bigger companies. They might not pay as much, but those bigger companies make sure that we're safe and we have what we need to work. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was just basically stepping on his toes and his eyes. But in my eyes, number one, I was doing a great job to me. The only thing it was, I was ragging on his ass, and Markeisha couldn't take it. That man's name was Marcus, but he was acting like a female all the time, Markeisha. So, you know what I'm saying? And we can't have that attitude. You know what I'm saying? We can't treat each other like shit in the workplace. Now, casually talking shit, I'm cool with that. I don't give a fuck about that. That's what men do when they get together. Men are more catered than females. But we can't show our tail to the other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. That white boy came around, I shut up. I ain't call him Marquise in front of that white boy. Only in front of us. Only in front of my people. You know what I'm saying? I will never let him hear a black woman talking to a black man like that. You know what I'm saying? Period. But I'm mindful of sociology, and I'm mindful of how they think. Yeah, they had a little nepotism thing going on where he probably thought that was his boy. But at the end of the day, your boy stabbed me in the back, hit me up personally, and let me know why, you know what I'm saying, I had to leave the job. I didn't give a fuck because I had counseled some clients in order to be there anyway. All I did was call my clients and went home and made more money than I was going to make that day anyway. But that is not the point. You know what I'm saying? The point is we have to be more tolerant of one another. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to be willing to teach each other. Like me being a teacher, I know there's eight different intelligences. Now, if he had to put me to the side and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I know I said I ain't got no feelings, but, you know, you calling me Markeisha is kind of bothering me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been like, shit, all right, my bad, Markeisha. I ain't going to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have done it no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm a jokester. And number one, I'm a Capricorn. You know, Capricorns have a very dark sense of humor. So, oops. Oopsie. Now I got a poopsie. So, there's that on that. But I've been in other instances where I have witnessed other black people treating other black people like shit at work. Then this doesn't have anything to do with me. Example. My salon was located next to another black-owned dentistry. And this dentist would talk to her text so fucking bad. Like, yo, told one girl, this girl was in college to be a registered nurse. Unbeknownst to her, because, you know, we don't like to tell each other all our business. And she was like, yeah, it ain't my fault you would take, you should have stayed in school. You know, just talking, just ragging on these broads. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn. One of the bitches even end up quitting, come be my shampoo tech. And at the time, I had converted part of my house to a salon. You know what I'm saying? When I left that building. Because I didn't want to keep buying another property for another motherfucker. I wanted to place ownership. I might as well place equity in my own house and at least let the money for my business be mine. You know what I'm saying? But we are very narcissistic. We are very egotistical when it comes to how we treat each other. I have faults in this too. I have work I have to do on myself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that I'm aware of it and I'm going to tackle that. And I would like you to do the same. Be mindful how you talk to each other. Be mindful how you treat each other, especially in white spaces. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to talk shit to people, I'm going to talk shit to all of them. I don't give a fuck what color they is. I don't give a fuck. I ain't never gave a fuck. I'm a Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? My mama instilled entrepreneurial science in me at a young age to get my own money. Like I tell my daughter, you go to college to create a job, not to get a job. And that's ingrained in her DNA. You know what I'm saying? Coming from her ancestors. You see what I'm saying? Coming from how my people raised me. So, but like I said, there's nothing wrong with a job. You know what I'm saying? I get a job whenever the fuck I can. I just feel like when I get these jobs, I like to work for my own people. And I'd be excited to do so. But then our own people are so egotistical and feel like they have this bow down to me mentality. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Have y'all experienced this before? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I just kiss your ass for a bitch ass thing. And I don't kiss no ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't put my mouth on no nigga ain't mine. On no, hypothetically, mentally, physically, none of that shit. On no man don't belong to me. Sorry, I'm trying to break myself from that N word. But you know, this is a very informal channel, and you know, sometimes it do slip out. So I apologize for anybody who's offended by me using that. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't kissing no motherfucking body ass. I'm raised to be no ass kisser. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And then, you know, with me having to fight a lot in school, I might be a little too aggressive. You know what I'm saying? To let a motherfucker know not to fuck with me. I don't really give a fuck. But there might be a side effect that I make to work off. Shit, bitch, maybe a nigga need therapy. Oh shit, is this the one? That is not the one. Ooh, I almost fucked up my face, y'all. Oh, I've been so mad. Is it on this palette? Shit. Where is it? I'd have been pissed the fuck off. Y'all would have seen me real mad, wiping this makeup off, not going nowhere. I guess this is fine. I'll go ahead and put this one on. You know what I'm saying? So we have to kind of take accountability and kind of pull our own coattails. Hey, hold on. I ain't got to do them like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, to make more of an attempt not to understand each other on the job place, but make an attempt to get things understood on the job place or in the job place. You know what I'm saying? And even without that being an understanding, you know, we don't have to be so sensitive in our jobs. We don't have to have this bow down to me attitude. We don't have to have this kiss my ass attitude. I feel like if you need your ass kiss, your bitch or your man needs to be kissing your ass and boost you up, making you feel like you what you are. You know what I'm saying? At home. You shouldn't come to work with that chip on your shoulder and trying to get that existential validation from motherfuckers who are just there to do a job. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it boils down to. You know what I mean? If words of affirmation is your love language, check that love language at the motherfucking door and understand nobody that work with you has to affirm you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has to do that for you. My love language is acts of service, which is why I'm all on safety. I want everybody, like the motherfucker just gave a speech about everybody going home together, yet still when I'm questioning certain safety protocols who not being taken in effect, I'm like, what the fuck? You just said we gonna come in one piece and leave in one piece, but now safety's out the motherfucking door? Nah, bruh. You know, with me coming from the Exxon culture, Exxon Mobil is big on safety. Like, they don't play that shit. You break too many safety protocols, you will walk out the gate and they will take your badge and you will never come back in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Period. Pooh. So, with that being said, I think that there is room for everyone to grow out there. You know what I'm saying? Check your boss ass attitude at the door. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you're a boss. I'm proud of you for making it as far as you did, especially in a European ran culture. But what we shouldn't do is hold our people to the standard in which you feel like they owe you something for hiring them. You know, I had 5 guys lined up ready to come work for this guy's company because it's black owned. But when our guys called me, I was like, nah, y'all not gonna like them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put y'all out there like that. And then, you know, when I need y'all to come work another job or something, I find out y'all don't want to come. You know what I'm saying? They already didn't want to work for the black man that I was working for because of his narcissistic behavior. See, I overlooked that. I understand that black men been shut down, spit on, shut out, doorbells closed on them so many motherfucking times to where, you know what I'm saying, I get why they act like that. But that doesn't mean just because someone understands your actions, that doesn't mean continue to function in that capacity. That doesn't mean you don't have to rise above it. I cannot find my really, really shimmery one. Like, I am getting so upset. I think it's on a different palette, but they might be in the other, in my salon area. I'm not going in there, so we're going to put this one on. And ride with it, motherfucker. Ride like Clyde with this motherfucker. Yes, honey. Turn this shit into a burnt orange color. And ride out. Boom. So, let's check our egos when it comes to dealing with each other, especially in the workplace. Let's not threaten the way a motherfucker make their bread and butter because they don't want to kiss your ass. And let's not put our asses out there to kiss for our own people. When we don't make them white folk kiss our ass, you know what I'm saying? You'll kiss up to the white folk ass and then want your people to kiss your ass. Like, nigga, is you retarded? After the whole crew just watched you kiss this white boy ass? Not in this instance, I'm just saying. In other instances, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop that. Or don't take the fact that you have the brown nose and snooze to get to hold on to your position out on your people. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't want to kiss no ass and suck no dick. but you feel like you got to do it in order to maintain, because the black man has to seem as less threatening as possible. And the more you are willing to oppress your people, the more you are respected by them. I've noticed that. You know what I'm saying? A white boy sit and talk shit with you all day long about your black counterparts, but won't have that same energy when you're talking about his people. You know what I'm saying? Some fuck shit they did. You know what I'm saying? That is a very rare occurrence. Time is it? Okay, I'm ready. I'm almost ready. So, let's have a little more care. Let's finesse the system. And let's get all our people paid. Let's get this motherfucking bread. You know what I'm saying? And let's stop being so hard on black-owned companies. Because these white folk fuck up all the time. There's been so many recalls on shit. You know what I'm saying? Lincoln just had a recall. But y'all steady buying them shits. Buick had a bunch of recalls. Safety recalls. Airbag recalls. Y'all steady buying them motherfuckers. Mercedes had a recall on a whole mount for the motor of a while back. And y'all still love to buy them motherfuckers. Range Rovers are pieces of shit. Computer-wise, I had two of them hoes. Them hoes always fuck up. They always break. Yet still, y'all motherfuckers still look at them as a status symbol. So, we have to kind of look at that type of shit and kind of check ourselves at the door. We're so hard on one another, but we don't keep that same energy for these other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I think that shit is just fucking sad. You know what I'm saying? That we have become our own oppressor. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to tell us Blackwater Fountain. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to tell us. Nigga, I told one motherfucker, I don't use porta potties. I think I was at a Chevron plant. I don't use porta potties. And Chevron got this thing, or it might have been one of them Exxon plants. I don't know. And they got this thing where they don't want contractors using their employees' restrooms. Bitch, I ain't going to no porta potty. So y'all can take me to the toilet, y'all can walk me to the gate, and I'll go home and use the motherfucking toilet. I ain't using no nasty ass porta potty. Them shits is fucking disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I was on my cycle, I wasn't about to do it. Black lady let me in go to the bathroom. They always used to let me in there go to the bathroom. But this motherfucker was shucking and jiving like, no. I'm like, look, this lady gonna let me use this restroom. Take me to Pipe Steel 7. And they gonna let me use this motherfucking restroom, nigga. Let's go. I'll walk over there. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They so scary. Black men so fucking scared to lose their position, bro. And it is so, like, daunting. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to advocate for y'all when y'all acting like pussies sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Where your backbone at? Where's your spirit? The revolution ain't gonna be televised, nigga. I'm starting to think it might not be no motherfucking revolution. Where y'all acting. You know what I'm saying? It was a black man that forgave the bitch that shot up his brother. But it was a black woman that told the laws, I don't forget y'all, fuck y'all. Y'all had y'all foot on my husband's neck and killed him. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker fuck with my kid. I'm not putting it into existence. Nothing like that, but you fuck with mine, my nigga. I'ma stalk you, take out your whole motherfucking family, bitch. Piece by motherfucking piece. One by motherfucking one, nigga. You gonna go to so many motherfucking funerals of your loved ones. Nigga, you gonna try to off your motherfucking self before I can get to you, bitch. What you talking about, nigga? You gonna have to bury all your motherfucking kids. If I gotta bury mine, oh, bitch, you bury yours. Fuck a Black Lives Matter march, bitch. Y'all be at the march in my kid name. I'll be committing murder in my kid name. I don't want no indictment. I don't want none of that whole ass shit, nigga. I'm on your motherfucking neck, bitch. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I'm running over your kids in the middle of the street or riding bikes, bitch. Your neighbors, kids, every motherfucking body. Watch my video, Cause for Pause, down below. Y'all know I like to do that. And you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. Bitch, I'm gonna give a motherfucker run for their money. Fuck with mine. Niece, cousin, uncle, brother. Well, I ain't got no more uncles. They all died. Fifth Ward took them out. You know how it is. Fifth Ward and Jig. So, that's all I want to say. Is that we can't be so narcissistic. You know what I'm saying? That man would have never been called a bitch had he not told me I had to go through him to get no work. I put my foot on that nigga neck the whole time I was there. Bitch, who? Gotta go through who for what, bitch? For this job? I ain't got to go through you for no work, bitch. Nigga, I'll find your family and get them hooked on crack, bitch. Fuck me. I'm a spiteful motherfucker. I used to be. I've changed. But yeah, so let's learn to love one another, be more tolerant of one another, especially in the workplace. Let's not be scared to hire motherfuckers. Let's not be scared to put each other on. Let's not be scared of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? I got a homeboy. He hustle. But whenever a job comes through, I know he might not take it. I still hit him up and tell him, hey, so-and-so got this going on. You know what I'm saying? You want to work? You know what I'm saying? I know how much money he make hustling, but you never know. That might be the day he don't want to poison it. He might come a day he don't want to poison his community no more. And I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to stop it. Stop it. Stop putting each other down in front of other races. Black men, stop talking shit about black women in front of other races. Black women, stop talking shit about black men in front of other races. Stop doing that shit on public platforms. Let's put each other on when it comes to these jobs and this money. You know what I'm saying? Stop that excuse. Oh, I don't help people get jobs because I don't want nobody. I've been fucked before. Nigga, we all been fucked before. A female done broke your heart before, but you ain't turned gay. The fuck? That shit is mad weird to me. You know what I'm saying? You've experienced racism, but you still work for white folk. But you had that one cousin Pookie who you shouldn't have getting no job in the first place. No, he was a loser. You shouldn't have getting no job in the first place. And he made you look bad. Now you don't want to help out a motherfucker who was qualified for the job. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's just a motherfucking excuse. All y'all need is an excuse. That I look out for y'all people. Y'all take that shit and run with it. And that's sad. That's motherfucking me sad. Why not? I don't give a fuck how many motherfuckers don't show up to the job. For the one motherfucker that do, I'm with it. I don't give a fuck how many motherfuckers act a fool. For the few motherfuckers that don't, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with a certain demographic of Negro who is thoroughly oppressed and who is especially the kind that's doing the devil's work, you know what I'm saying? You have to exuberate a little more patience. And I got patience for my people. I'm zero tolerance when it comes to Euro bullshit, but I got time and patience for my people. Sometimes you get hurt when you're trying to heal another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I take that L all day. I done took it before. Shit. It is what it is. So, hopefully this was loosely eloquent enough for you to get my point. You know what I'm saying? For you to understand where I'm coming from. Don't get in a place of power and get your money up and become an asshole towards your own people and become too good and less understanding from your own people. Don't become that dickhead that you used to go home and talk about all the time before you got your position. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do your people that. You know what I'm saying? So let's function like that. Let's function as if we actually love each other and like each other. Let's function as if we actually want to see each other win. And not win just so you could feel like a winner because you caused the win. Let's help each other win because this is something that we genuinely want. Let's put each other on because we genuinely want our people to shine. Okay? Ego and love very rarely exist in the same place. You know what I'm saying? You can't show a motherfucker love if you expect them to kiss your ass for showing you love. You see what I'm saying? You can't be that type of person. I know I can't be. And us as a people, we can't afford that. We're at war, you know what I'm saying? We need to put each other on as much as we can because we need to buy as many guns as we can. We need to buy as many bullets as we can. We need to buy as much property as we can. If you don't own land, you don't own shit. Land is more valuable than money. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able to own our mineral rights to our land. You know what I'm saying? So, we need this. We need this cash. We need this bread. Just like everybody was getting them SBA loans and getting that EBD, whatever the fuck that shit is, that out-of-state unemployment, black people scared to put each other on that lick. Mexicans tore that motherfucking shit up. They got so many new trucks out there and all that shit going on because of this COVID shit. But black people just trying to shine on each other instead of put each other on the motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll tell you, oh, well, I ain't tell you because, you know what I'm saying, I was scared to fuck with it. I didn't want nobody to get in trouble. But you fucked with it and got your bread. You see what I'm saying? Let another motherfucker decide if they want to fuck with it and get their bread. You know what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is, y'all want to shine on each other. And y'all each other's competition, nigga. Like I said in one of my video, we are not each other's competition. Nigga, my companies is competing with Glade and Pantene, nigga, and Tony and Guy and Invisible Changes, bitch. That's my competition, nigga. I ain't competing with no bitch doing it like me. Shit. If anything, me and her can link up and become more competition for these motherfuckers out here. And send them bankrupt. Fuck you talking about? How Pantene got a bronze line, got a black face, but don't have a black board member. Don't have a CFO or a black CFO or a black COO. Like, stop it. But y'all so in y'all ego and want to shine on some motherfucking body. Bitch, I shine every day, all day. I don't try to get look good at another motherfucking expense. Bitch, I get down and look good because I fucking get down and look good, bro. That's me. That's how I do it. Bitch, I'm a Capricorn. Bitch, I'm a Kappa snapper. Kappa snapper, bitch. What you talking about? Been like this. I ain't gonna never stop being like this. You know what I'm saying? But I love my people so much until I put a lot of shit to the side. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no ego when it comes to my job. I understand that, hey, a lot of my people ain't been in a lot of professional settings. So I'm not gonna make them feel bad or look at them sideways for not being as polished as me. You know what I'm saying? I done myself down a lot. Not because I feel like you can't understand it. I don't want to come off as being facetious. And not only that, I don't want to come off as being a know-it-all and make you uncomfortable like you can't communicate with me because this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's why my channel is so informal. I don't want to get over here talking at y'all instead of to y'all talking over y'all here and use the terminology that you don't understand that I probably just learned. Who do that? Nah. Like I said, this is very informal. We don't have to do all of that. But yet and still, you know what I'm saying? But that's because I'm a humble person. I probably don't sound humble. I probably don't sound humble at all, honey. But I am, child. I am. You know, us Capricorns, child, we come off different. Bitch, we a different motherfucking breed, honey. We different altogether. Together, baby. We togetherly different. So, you know, that's just what I want to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is Black Spin. Do y'all motherfucking thing. I'm about to go to my other channel, Messy Bitch TV, and be really ignorant over there. And talk about colorism and this basketball wild shit. So I'm going to check y'all out later. I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? Be more humble when it comes to dealing with each other. Don't expect your a black man to kiss your ass. You know what I'm saying? But you sucking white dick at work at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That same way you kissing their ass, kiss your brother ass. Make him feel like he's somebody. Let him know you doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? That you doing great. Let them know teamwork is everything. You know what I'm saying? Do some team building and some proper race relations while you at work. And that shit'll trickle down into society. You can't complain about black on black crime, but you willing to ostracize each other and stop each other bad to make it so somebody gonna have to come out there and rob your ass. You know what I'm saying? Why type? Everything got a cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that the law of polarity? You know what I'm saying? Ain't that universal law? I'm just saying, shit. Yeah, let's get it together, y'all. And stop treating each other like shit and treat each other like we are the shit. Love y'all guys. And I'm out. About to put on this bronzer, baby. Put on this highlights, baby. Put on my outfit and I'm stepping. Oh, I might lay my edges down, baby. Then I'm stepping. Love you guys. Peace. Oh, shit.